Hey everyone, it's DanielTarinelli. Today I want to go over with everyone how to make a cold call. So in this category today, a cold call is going to be somebody that has purchased your product or service from the business that you're working for. So I'm not talking about buying a list or getting info or just going out of the yellow pages and calling somebody that has no idea who you are or what company you're with. So this could be if you're in the automotive industry, if you're in real estate, if you're in the cell phone industry. This is if you're new in sales, right? And you just need to get in front of somebody. Every business has a list of previous customers. So these are people that may or may not be in the market. So we're going to classify it as a cold call. So as you know, if you've seen the videos before that I've been posting, the call, as far as the cold call goes, is broken up into 4 parts. That's intro, intent, qualify, and appointment. So it breaks it down into segments for you to categorize where you're at in the phone call. So I'm going to actually break down each category, and it's coming from straight out of the 7th Call manual. It's actually the script that a lot of the reps use here for getting people that may not be in the market and actually creating interest and turning them from not in the market to in the market. This is one of the most powerful things you can do as a salesperson, as a BDC rep, as somebody that's trying to create success in your life. This is an extremely powerful tool and skill that you can learn to get massive results in any category in life. So this is how to make a cold call. This is taking action. This is picking up the phone I'm talking about. So you want to pick up the phone here, you want to dial a number, you want to stick it to your ear, and you want to wait for someone to answer, okay? So here we go. I'm going to break this down. The first thing that you want to do is you want to get somebody on the phone, okay? You want somebody to physically answer the phone, and you want to start with the intro. Hi, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership. Am I speaking with whichever name you have, either whether you're working off a list or you're working off a CRM, okay? Some people like to say, hi, is this such and such name? Hey, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership. I like to identify my name and where I'm calling from right off the bat. So I want to eliminate the uncertainty on the phone where the person may be like, well, yeah, it is such and such, but who am I speaking with? Who are you? It's going to eliminate them putting up their defenses already in the beginning of the call. So in the intro, I'm going to say, hi, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership, XYZ Real Estate, whatever industry you're in. Am I speaking with whoever's name you have on file? Am I speaking with Bob, Jim, with Ashley, whoever the name is? Identify yourself in the beginning, and then identify the person that you're talking to and verify that's the person that you're looking for. So you want to make sure that you have this down before you go any further while making a cold call. So after you've done the intro, you want to go into the intent. So here what we do, we work with automotive dealers. So the next part of the script would be, hi, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership. Am I speaking with Ashley? Okay, great. Ashley, I wanted to reach out to you and see if you were still driving your 2015 Nissan Maxima. So you're identifying that it's a person, and you're also identifying that they still have the product or service that they bought a couple years back, okay? Once they verify that they still have it, okay, great. We did want to let you know that we launched a brand new customer loyalty program, or we launched a buyback program. You can actually use this in real estate. You could use this in the cell phone industry. If you have, let's say you're a real estate agent and you've been selling homes for 10 years, you can go through all of your previous customers, say, hey, this is Bob. I see you may qualify for our customer loyalty program. Would it be okay if I asked you a couple of questions? This could be, you might be getting somebody to sell their home that maybe you initially sold them 10 years ago. Or if you're in the cell phone industry and you're working at like a Verizon or an AT&T, and you've been there 5 years and you have a book of business, somebody that purchased a cell phone from you 2 years ago, you can use this exact script. So it would go, hi, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership. Am I speaking with Ashley? Okay, great. Did want to reach out to you and see if you're still driving your 2015 Nissan Maxima. Okay, awesome, you are. We wanted to thank you for the business, and we did want to let you know that we launched a brand new customer loyalty program here and I think that you may qualify for it. But this is where you pause and you kind of take it away a little bit. But to be sure I'm not wasting any of your time, would it be okay if I asked you a couple questions to see if you might qualify? So, you've gone through the intent there. You've let them know, hey, we launched a customer loyalty program, right? Let's say you're working in cell phones. Hey, we just launched a customer loyalty program. I think you may qualify for it. Would it be okay if I asked you a couple questions? You need to stop talking right there when you're in the call. You need to let them answer, okay? You need to get permission to ask them a couple questions so you can move from intent to qualify. So we just launched a brand new customer loyalty program here. I think you may qualify for it, but to be sure I'm not wasting your time, is it okay if I ask you a couple questions? Why we do this is it makes it feel special, okay? You're stressing urgency on the call. You're letting them know that not everybody is qualified, okay? So you've just taken somebody that probably is not in the market. They have purchased your product or service before. You've done intro, you've then done your intent, and then you ask them to permission to see if they qualify for the promotion that you're explaining to them, okay? You're not making it seem like everybody is allowed to take advantage of this offer, okay? So when people realize, hey, I may not qualify for something like this, or not everybody qualifies, it makes it feel more important, okay? So now, that person, you just created interest. You caught their attention. You took somebody that wasn't in the market. They may necessarily not know you, right? If you're in the automotive industry, you can take, someone else's book of business that's no longer there at the dealership, right? And you can call these people. And if you follow the script exactly, I promise you, you're going to get people in the door and you're going to start selling cars. Hi, this is Daniel with XYZ Dealership. Am I speaking with Bob? Hey, Bob, how you doing today? Great. Thank you for the business. We wanted to see if you still had your 2015 Honda Civic. You do. Wonderful. Well, we did want to let you know that we launched a brand new customer loyalty program here at the dealership. I think that you may qualify for it, but just to be sure I'm not wasting any of your time, would it be okay if I just asked you a couple questions? Sure. You want to get a yes here. This is where you get your first yes. But then, once you go into the qualify, if you're in the cell phone industry, you can say, hey, have you ever dropped your phone? Is there any scratches on it? Okay. A lot of people make payments on their cell phone, right? Have you made your payments on time? With a vehicle, have you made your payments on time? Real estate, have you made your payments on time? So we say that in the automotive industry. How many miles do you have on it, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being excellent shape, 1 being poor shape, how would you rate the current condition of your vehicle, of your cell phone, of your home, of the exterior of the home, of the interior of the home? How would you rate the condition? See, this is getting the customer to engage on the phone, okay? So now, if you've ever been sitting at home, right, and the phone rings and you pick it up and it's a telemarketer, what happens is that person is talking, right? You might sit there for maybe 15, 20 seconds, and the person has such a long spiel to go through that you haven't gotten a chance to talk, and you've completely lost interest. So you have to space out the call, which this script does perfectly, to give the other person the opportunity to talk back. So now you're having a conversation instead of a sales pitch. So when you're able to do this, and you're able to ask them questions in the qualify, you've now taken somebody that may be on the couch, maybe in their car, and now they're engaging with you in a real conversation about potentially doing business with you. Once again, you got to follow the steps though. Intro, intent, qualify. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect shape, 1 being poor shape, how would you rate your current product or service? Whatever they say, okay? If they say 10, you say perfect, we might be extremely interested in it because our pre-owned buyers or our buyers that we have lined up or our pre-owned cell phone buyers are looking for perfect condition cell phones. Our real estate buyers, my buyer I'm on the phone with, they want perfect homes only. They stress the importance of that. When I spoke to them and I did a needs analysis with this potential client I have, they said, I want perfect homes only. So you rated your home a 10, that's wonderful. If they don't rate it a 10, if they rate it a 5 or a 7, all you ask them is, what would make it a perfect 10? Let's say you're talking with a real estate person. Oh, my home's a 6 now. What would make it a perfect 10? Oh, maybe if I had a bigger backyard, maybe if the kitchen was bigger, maybe if I had an extra bedroom, maybe if it had a garage, right? Maybe if it's in a different location. You then have taken somebody, right? You didn't know them. They're now telling you what they would want in another home or in another vehicle or in maybe their cell phone that they have. So just keep that in mind, where if you ask them this question, they're now telling you what they don't like about what they currently own. You're getting opportunities to give them a solution to their current problem. And they might not even know they had that problem before you called them. But you had a real conversation with them, and you've gone through the qualify, and you figured out, have they made the payments on time? That's a big thing, right? If it's paid off, that's even better. You can stress the importance of equity that they have. Stress the importance of the equity that they have, and then build a third-party story with the equity. Hey, my previous customer of mine, his name was Bob, and he had a paid-for truck. And do you know he took $10,000 of the equity he had, and he took his wife on that dream honeymoon vacation that they never took. I just got off the phone with them. They went around a cruise. They had all kinds of fun. They went to this beach, and they had a great time. You can do other things with your equity. If it's a home, you can do the same third-party pitch. If it's a cell phone, you can even do the same, right? It may not be as much money, but you can, hey, a customer of mine, Rob, traded his phone, it was paid off. He took his wife out to dinner. You can use a third-party story, especially if it's paid off, and start getting them to think what they can do with the equity that they have. All right, so ask them the qualifying questions. Ask them the condition. Ask them, have they made the payments on time? You want to see if they're financially able to do business with you again. And then after you've collected this information, you've had a conversation with them, then you move in to the next step, which is going to be the appointment, okay? Hey, it looks like I could get you qualified for our buyback program, our real estate loyalty program, our customer loyalty program, our Verizon loyalty program, AT&T loyalty program, whatever brand you're with. You can do this with different industries and be able to create additional business. Could you come in today or tomorrow? No, later on this week, next week. Watch the YouTube videos on how to set the appointment. But after you go through the qualified, you want to go through the appointment, send them a text, lock them down on the time. Guys, this is how you get additional business. This is how you can walk into any place, any dealership, any real estate firm, a cell phone place. You can walk in there in any part of the country. You can move anywhere you want. No, 0 people. Use a simple device, the telephone. Use this method. I promise you, you're going to get results. This formula works. Use it. I hope this video helps. Like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Again, this is Daniel Tarinelli. Take care.